Welcome to another episode of the A-List Music Club. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth. And with me, as always, are Dominic and John. How's it going tonight, guys?
Good.
All right. And, of course, this is the show where each week a different one of us picks a album, CD, playlist, whatever, and the others check it out. This time it was Dominic's turn. Why don't you tell us what you picked?
I picked the Alan Parsons Project album, Irobot. I think it was from about 1979?
77.
77? Oh, well.
The year I was born.
This is a band that is kind of a progressive rock type of band. Kind of. I like... Alan Parsons produced a lot of Pink Floyd's material. Okay,
You can tell.
I kind of view this band as Pink Floyd Light. I actually like this band better than Pink Floyd. I think there's some great songs on this album. One thing that I thought was pretty interesting in the song Breakdown. Now you got to remember this album came out before The Wall did, but the chant in there, the freedom, freedom, take the wall away, freedom, freedom, take them all away. It kind of seemed like a little bit like a foreshadowing of another brick in the wall, you know? I love the songs on this album. I love the instrumentals. This is one of the album I bought when it came out, and I love this album. I think I like pretty much their whole catalog. I think it's very slickly produced, but I don't know. That's about it. I love this song.
So my only exposure to Alan Parsons Project is the stuff I hear on the radio.
Right.
Eye in the Sky and Don't Answer Me.
Yeah.
And this one, I Wouldn't Want to Be Like You. What games people play. Like I know 4 or 5 radio ones.
Right.
My first time ever hearing a whole album. And I'm not a Pink Floyd fan at all.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, Money, Another Brick in the Wall, the stuff on the radio. That's what I like, but not a whole album kind of guy. This isn't bad. It's not my thing, but it's not terrible. I think it starts out really well. The first 4 or 5 are really good.
Yeah.
It's kind of top heavy. Wouldn't Want to Be Like You, Breakdown, Don't Let It Show. Starts out really good. I think that my thing is, since every song's got like a different singer, it's kind of hard to, like if you heard a song on the radio, you'd be like, is this them? They don't really have identifiable voice.
Yeah. No, I'd have no clue.
Yeah. And none of the singers sort of stand out. They kind of all sound the same. I mean, this ain't my thing. I mean, I'm not into prog rock. I'm not into Yes or early Genesis. It's not my thing. But it's not bad. It was all right. I enjoyed it. It's
good.
It's a little out there. Maybe if I was high, I might have liked it more. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider getting high after watching Requiem for a Dream.
Oh,
no. All right, yeah. So my knowledge of them was basically solely through the song "Serious," or I guess that's how you say it, "Serious," from of course the Jock Rock albums, and of course Ricky Steamboat for his entrance theme back in the day. That was all I knew. But until I heard the one song on here, like you guys said about, it does sound a lot like Pink Floyd. With me, I agree with John. Pink Floyd is very hit and miss, mostly miss. For me, they're like, if I would say, if people ask me what's like the most overrated band, I go Pink Floyd, because I don't get them. But I know a lot of people would say that about the bands I like too. So
them and Grateful Dead, I just don't get it.
yeah. But I did like Alan Parsons' project more than I like Pink Floyd. And I like that their songs weren't too long. Like I was expecting, like we just reviewed King Crimson, so 10-minute songs there. Irobot I thought had an interesting futuristic opening, like with a funkiness to it, possibly future funk. I have with a question mark. I did recognize I Wouldn't Want to Be Like You, and I did like that one. Like you said, John, great 4 or 5 songs here. Some Other Time was pretty good. Breakdown, I have written heavy inspiration for Pink Floyd with 4 question marks and tuba solo. I like the tuba in there. I really liked Don't Let It Show. I thought that was a great ballad. And then you got like more futuristic sounding stuff with the voice, with the funky bass. Nucleus, I thought, was like one of those sound effects movie openings, like when they say what it's presented in at the theater. Total Eclipse, I have written haunted house music with a question mark.
Well, then you would like it. You like haunted houses.
Yeah, I know. I almost have to give it an extra point, my haunted house point. But and then I have Genesis chapter 1 was trippy, so
That's
I like that. Huh?
Off the album.
What?
That's one of my favorites off the
Oh,
album.
the trippy one? Yeah. I like the actual songs more than the instrumentals, because I thought were odd, but whatever. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't listen to the instrumentals again, but I listened to the songs.
Yeah, I would agree.
I had a feeling me and you were going to agree. As soon as I heard some of those instrumentals, I'm like, John's going to hate these.
I mean, they sound nice. It's just
yeah.
You guys have no class.
Because I don't like instrumental haunted house music.
Elevator music.
No, but you like, give me chocolate, give me chocolate,
You ain't never gonna live that down.
Never. He never will.
My poster fell down.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it to wipe my ass with it.
It's over there. It's over there.
All right, let's rate this. I love this album. Front to back, I give it a 10.
Damn.
Yeah, it won't be a 10 for me. I mean, I respect that. I mean, they're very talented. It's not my bag. Yep. So it's a 7 for me.
I'm with you on that one. I'm gonna say it's a 7 too.
Yeah.
All right. Whose turn is it to pick?
Me.
Wow.
And we're gonna I know I've been known to pick stuff from the 90s, but this time we're actually going to go to the 80s in our mint flavored time machine, and we're going to talk about this is a band I just recently founded with Dominic. You know what it is, Dominic. On the New Wave channel on Sirius Radio. The song called The Great Commandments. And so the band is Camouflage, and the album is called Voices and Images. So it's like 80s new wave. So that'll be interesting for us to check out.
I've never even heard of them.
We love this Great Commandments song. We were laughing.
The Great Commandment.
If the whole thing's like that, it's gonna be funny.
All right.
Band? It's a band?
Yeah, they're called Camouflage.
Oh, I typed in Camouflage. I got some rapper guy.
Oh, all right. So we'll be back next week with our thoughts on that. John, you want to talk about the podcast?
We Like Wrestling Podcast. It's a weekly podcast and YouTube show. Me and other guys sit around discussing any and everything wrestling related. We're on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you find podcasts. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and we have a TikTok page.
Nice.
Which I'm not a part of, by the way.
I'm not either. That's the one thing I'm not on.
We Like Wrestling Podcast.
All right. And of course, for me, you can subscribe right here on YouTube, youtube.com/Westside of 515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTrueBaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at West A-List. Until next time, Troop out.